So we're going to play a short game of which product has higher gross margin. Again, gross margin is how profitable a product is. So this is not the profitability of the company. It's just when I sell the product, how much it costs me to create and sell this product, basically.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to use 3 products to compare these two. So we're going to start with the software as a service company called Spotify. Maybe you've heard of it.
No.
I'm just joking.
Niche cult brand. No idea.
So, which company has higher gross margin, Aesop or Spotify?
I know Spotify do a great job of not paying artists terribly well, so could be quite high. I'm going to say Spotify.
Spotify? You, Franz?
Following Tom.
Actually, Spotify is really awful when it comes to software as a service and gross margins. It's only 25%.
Keeping up my hot streak of doing terribly at this game.
Okay, then let's go to very
And
well priced hardware.
Have you already mentioned the gross margin of Aesop?
No, on purpose. I first want to just reveal the gross margins of other products. So, iPhone. Aesop or iPhone? Which one has a better gross margin? And let me tell you, iPhone has much better gross margin than Spotify.
I'll let Franz go first on this one.
Honestly, I would have said Aesop, but now, given the order of the game, I say iPhone.
Yeah, I'm also thinking about the game theory rather than the actual answer. But I'm going to go with Aesop because I'm just doing some quick math, and I know that there's still a lot of hardware cost and stuff in Apple. So.
So you're both right. Franz, you're right about how I usually frame this because I first say you go with a lower and then with a higher. But actually, Tom is actually right because Aesop has a higher gross
It's
margin.
only been about 4 episodes since I got one of these right. That's great. Thanks.
So iPhone has a 44% gross margin. So let's move on to something that's very close in gross margin. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is now the closest. So it doesn't really matter if you think it's higher or lower, but let's still play the game. So Adobe, our beloved Adobe,
Our beloved
higher
Adobe.
or lower gross margin than Aesop?
I could really throw some shade on Adobe with this one. I'm not going to, but I'm going to say Adobe. Not that Adobe would give a shit.
They don't care. They might care about Franz's answer.
Yeah, Adobe.
Adobe? Actually, it's Aesop. So Aesop has 90% gross margin.
What?
Wow.
90. For those of you who are unsure why I'm so amazed, is because I've never seen a product with 90% gross margin. I looked up, I was really tried hard to find something that comes close. I mean, obviously you have certain like insurance products or maybe financial products, but even SaaS, good SaaS product, software as a service product, is between 60 and 80%.
And
Aesop
luxury
is
is
90.
usually 60-ish, right?
Yeah, you remember Sonos? I think Sonos was like 45 or something, 45%. So electronics is around about here, but cosmetics is around 80 to 90% gross margin.
Wow. No wonder they can afford all those fancy water baskets.